Kenshin, Act 15. Last time we had the ending to the Jin E arc, or the Kurogasa arc, if you want to call him that. It's his assassin name. It was pretty interesting. I liked the villain. I thought it was pretty cool. He's the only one who actually ever touched Kenshin, really ever. Kidnapping Kaoru thing, I don't know about that, but the ribbon thing I thought was really cool. I like that we had an initial battle with him and we could see his power versus all the police and see that Sanosuke actually was strong enough to get out of the paralyzing power but was not actually strong enough to fight him. I thought that was pretty cool. Just showing where everybody kind of stands. Kenshin obviously able to get out of it. The police stuck, paralyzed, can't move. But guess who can get out of it if they try hard enough? Kaoru! Kaoru's will to stop Kenshin from becoming the Potosai again broke her out. Broke the spell. Really cool fight. I think I liked the fight with Sanosuke better. I think I said that last time. But it's just because I liked Sanosuke. And he became a good guy. And whenever our opponents come on our team after we beat them, that's very shonen. I really like that. Obviously, this guy was never going to come on. This guy was going to be a villain forever. His death kind of surprised me. Did you guys think he'd kill himself? I thought, I mean, maybe. I guess I could see why. I mean, I understand why he killed himself, but I didn't think he'd do it. I think it's kind of cool that Kaoru could sense that Kenshin and Sanosuke were fighting under distress. He has some sort of, at least emotional connection, if not psychic connection with Kenshin. Again, I can't believe the police have to come knock on Kaoru's dojo. Hey, there's a murderer around and we've sent hundreds of police after him and we can't stop him. Could you help? It's not speaking very highly of the Meiji era's law and order. His line to Kenshin with you, the reason you've gone soft, Kenshin, is because you think that there is no place for Hitokiri and Meiji. You were so confused. Why are there Hitokiri running around? Well, you're naive. You're living in your naive lie. Of course, there's always going to be. It's just harder now because the police are against us. But assassination, that's going to be around Kenshin. Grow up. Once an assassin, always an assassin. And Kenshin says, hey, Jinny, you watch him from hell? Even if Hitokiri is one's nature, my nature shall be surpassed. I'm gonna let Mom stop playing with the cat. Jesus Christ. I think he was scarier with his little hat on, his little straw hat thing. Not straw hat, but you know what I mean. Cone hat. Once he took that off and I saw his haircut, I was like, oh, this guy's not that scary. Just when his eyes were covered, pupilless. I was like, this guy, pretty big villain. Once he got to the end of his fight, I was... You lost, man. It's over. And he knew it. There was a moment where he picks up the sword and he goes up behind Kenshin and Kenshin grabs his sword like, you're really going to go for round 3 on me? And he's like, no, I'm just going to stab myself in the heart. Die right here. I thought that was kind of scary, at least. The tension rose and then it fell. First with Kaoru. Good job. That makes you at least as strong as Sanosuke, right? Stronger than all the police. Good for you, girl. I think she knows how important it is for Kenshin to live up to his ideals. She has this flashback of chapter 1. Always holding her up by the cuff of the shirt. He walks in. Were you gonna beat me with the sword style of life? He goes, no, a sword, she's wrong. A sword is a weapon. Whatever pretty name you give it, swordsmanship is a way to kill. But in the face of such awful truths, the sweet, naive lie that Kaoru tells is so much better. If he loses that naive, sweet lie of mine, I'm gonna lose the Rurouni Kenshin. Anyway, she saved him, he saved her, they go back to town. He returns the ribbon. Oops, it's bloody. She gets mad. Antics ensue. We're back to normal. And he says, Jenny, watch me in hell, surpass nature. I can do it. Let's see what's next. Where are we going next? It was the end of an arc, so we're obviously on to a new story. Let's see where we go. Act 15. Beauty on the run. Who's the beauty on the run? Garo. Kami Akashi and Ryu Dojo. This is where we're always at. This is where we hang out. Kenshin! Where are you? The well? Not there. Hey! Kenshin's room? Not there. Bathroom door. Kenshin? Nothing. Garo. Weird. What's going on? He's nowhere. Unless... She seems to know where he could be. Kaoru's got to check on him every 5 minutes, make sure he didn't wander away. Sanosuke just came and took Kenshin out. Yaiko casually walks by. Kaoru's knocking on the door, realizes no one's in there. Are you sure? Really? Yaiko, why would I lie? Where's the trust? Kaoru, I thought he might really have gone wandering this time, and what a relief. Yaiko, you're really a worry worm. You know that? Why don't you just put a leash on him? Kaoru imagines it. Oh my. You want me to put a dog collar in Kenshin? That would be, yes. Well, it's an interesting idea. I could be his master and he'd be the pet. Okay. Yaiko's like, hey, I didn't mean it like that. You weren't supposed to take it literally. She's blushing. She asks Yaiko, so where'd they go? He responds, restaurant called Shueya. I think they're gambling today. Kids don't gamble. Kaoru, eyes shocked. Gambling? Kenshin's going gambling? Yeah, we're gonna throw dice. Dice are thrown. Please bet. Odds or evens. I guess these tablets are their little money. They're sitting around this rug, and they're throwing the dice in a cup on the dice. This is just very important. Where the dice and what kind of dice and what kind of cup. This is all very important here. Just make sure everything's on the up and up. Everybody here is male. They're all kind of chilling. Pretty art in the restaurant. Sanosuke looks over at Kenshin. So which is it? Odds or evens? Kenshin closes his eyes. All these people behind him. Blah, 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 blah. Kenshin. A 5 and a 6? That'd be odds. Go odds. You predicting the dice roll? Call 5, 6. Odds. He predicted the dice roll. Are you psychic? Are you what is this? You can see into the future? You're clairvoyant? Sanosuke, oh my god, this is gonna be perfect. Oh, this training I like. Just watch the hands though, right? Kenshin looks back. Come on, you said it's an emergency. That's what you said. Sano, gambling is illegal. Yeah, but just like a little bit more. I mean, we're almost done. And if you can predict the dice, it's not gambling, is it? This is money in the bag. Sanosuke, and who cares if it's illegal? Your Sakabato's illegal. Violation of the sword ban. Kenshin. Got me. True. This must be Sanosuke. Don't worry so much, Kenshin. Everyone here is a friend of mine. Nobody's getting cheated. It's just a bunch of guys having fun. But I'm serious about everything. You gotta lighten up. Or life will never be fun. Maybe you're right, Sanosuke. Illegal? Bro, your sword's illegal. You don't give a shit about illegal. Come on, lighten up. Let's have some fun. It's all guys just hanging out. What's the problem? Well, you're kind of right. I guess, maybe. If I don't lighten up, life will never be any fun. He's kind of right. He gives him a smile, glances over. We're already here, so we might as well enjoy it. Your bad mood ends today, Kenshin. He looks over. Oh, yeah? Really? Okay. I didn't realize I was in a bad mood, but let's have some fun. He asks Sanosuke, did Kaoru tell you anything about Jin-E's death? Nope. Not a word. And who even cares? Next. Is this one odds or evens? He says, it's Snake Eyes, so evens. All right, evens on Snake Eyes. Kenshin is predicting the dice. How's he doing this? Is this a samurai thing? Is this an enlightenment thing? Whatever, he's not interested in making money. It's just Sanosuke wants to use his power to gamble. Stop there! Somebody shouts. You get a shot of the sky. Looks like somebody's running. Girl shoes. She's in heels. Got lipstick. She's running though. This guy's chasing her. He seems to have a weapon. He's gonna cut her down. Sorry, but this ends here. Some ugly dude. It looks like kids are robbing her. I don't know. But either way, they cornered him. You won't cause any more trouble. Did you think you could get away alone? She looks behind her. There's a door. I'm gonna run into the door. Oh, it's the restaurant. She's heading into the restaurant. Still trying to run. Get her! Don't let her get away! Megumi, stop! Is this Megumi? Or Megumi? Motherfucker. I gotta learn a new name. Snake Eyes evens again! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Snake Eyes is very rare for it to come up. Snake Eyes. Sano, you're on fire today. It's been a while, so go easy on us, okay, man? Kenshin looks over at Sanosuke. He's grabbing all the money, pulling it in. Hell yeah, we win. No way. I'm gonna send you all home in your underwear. Seems to be the only one having fun. He told Kenshin, we're having fun. He seems to be the only one having fun. He's winning. By the way, where's Yoida? The candy vendor. How can a gambling addict like him not show up? Oh, you didn't hear, Sano? What? Yota died. Beginning of the month. Sanosuke looks over and shocked. What? What the? How? Died? Disease? Accident? What happened? Opium. He overdosed by mistake. Oh, well, I guess we're going here. Watsuki. I didn't. Okay. I had a cousin die of opium, so this is like, relevant to me. Historical aside, opium, the oldest of narcotics, collected by, you gonna tell me how to make it? Collected by dehydrating milky liquid from ovaries of the poppy plant. Okay. Of the morphine family, the withdrawal symptoms produced by opium are exceptionally harsh due to its potential to destroy entire societies. It's outlawed, has been strict and total. They're saying this drug is not allowed. It's illegal. And it's highly policed. But somehow, Sanosuke's homie got some, an overdose. He stands there clenching his fist. Idiot. Why did he get mixed up with opium? Jin scowls. That is odd. Opium's a very expensive drug. Not something a normal person can buy in large quantities. Saying how they fucking afford enough to overdose. The two look over. There seems to be some commotion. What is that? Huh? The doors clank open. Our new character walks in. She dressed funny. Her legs are showing. I don't think that's normal. She's out of breath. She just walked into a room full of guys gambling. I don't think she knows where she is. But yeah, she's sweating. Doesn't say anything. She's just panting. Sanosuke's already standing. Kenshin looks over. Oro? And you are? Kenshin's spidey senses peak. She looks directly at him, into his eyes. Kenshin, what can you do that I don't understand? You can predict the future? So what can you do with this? What did you see in this girl's eyes? Okay, well, I think she found her knight. She runs over to Kenshin. Full hug. Please help me. Oro. I'm being chased by criminals. Please help me. She gets directly in his face. Eye contact. Well, but what can I do? Megumi, you witch. She's a witch. Uh-oh. The other one screams, there's nowhere else for you to run. Sanosuke scowls back. One after another. Who are you punks? Screams back. Shut up and back off. Hand over the girl. Now. Or else. And his eyes seem to dilate. Oh, Sanosuke just knocked the shit out of him. Shut up. His partner's like, eep! Even with his knife, he's still intimidated by Sanosuke. Better watch your mouth. I'm not in the right mood right now. Damn. Falls to the ground, knife pointed at Sanosuke. Do you think you'll get away with this? We're the private army of Kenryu. Opposing us is the same as making Kenryu-san your enemy. You don't want to mess with my gang. They'll come back and make things right. It looks like he punches him on the head and homie drops his knife. I told you to watch it, lowlife. Not listening, not intimidated, not scared at all. The other men in the gambling hall look around. Wait a second, did he just say Kenryu? This is bad. If it is Tanada Kenryu, scared. They're like, this guy's gonna come kick. They're gonna come get vengeance. Kenryu? Who is that man? The girl looks over. A young industrialist living outside the city. Sanosuke looks back. At least outwardly. Narrator aside. Maybe it's Sanosuke. I don't know what it is he does in the dark, but in the past few years, he's gained a lot of power. Now, he even created his own private army. A very shady guy. This is the boss of the two people who came running in after the girl. The people in the city, from the Yakuza to the politicians, all avoid confrontation with him. Damn. If these guys are his thugs, then are you one of the Kenryu's prostitutes? Wow, I'm just gonna go out and say it. Are you one of his prostitutes? Could have put that a little more politely. She screams back, no, I'm not a prostitute, Sanosuke. What the fuck? It's got nothing to do with me. I don't even know this Kenryu person. She's claiming total innocence. I don't even know these guys. Yeah, I don't believe you, girl. No way they'd chase you this far. You don't know them? The guy in the corner. You shouldn't tell lies to Kani Megumi. He knows who she is. That's exactly who she is. Don't lie. Oh, he's a funny looking man. Look at this guy. He's got his hands in his sleeves. He's got big old eyes. He's got the Vegeta widow speak thing going on. All the gamblers look back. What? Since when has he been here? Who is this guy? Everybody seems to know him. Kenshin looks over. But just to see, not to kill or hurt. Seems that something in the ceiling is opening up. Maybe a hatch. He must have came in through the ceiling and dropped in. A little vampire, doesn't he? You from Transylvania? You escaped thinking 2 guards only, but by those beneath the head, you are always under watch. Well, that's creepy. See, you can't really ever get away. The head is gonna send somebody to keep you to watch what you're doing, be it in the bedroom, the bath, or even the toilet. She looks back like, you fucking creeper. I tell you, I'm no prostitute. Well, I think she's part of this gang, and I think the head is this Kenryu guy. I'll send the Kenryu private army after you. It's creepy. He's just like, you'll never get away. You thought 2 guards were chasing you? Girl, you have no idea. You will never, even in the toilet, I'm gonna be watching you. She points back at him. Go back and tell Kenryu. I will keep running from him. She's not denying it now. She's not taking me back. I'm not going back. Seems to be holding something in his hand. He says, oh, how cute. Especially in thinking you can run. And then he clicks it. What is this, a bomb? Whoa. Whatever he did, he just blew away the 2 guys standing next to her. Did he shoot him? Is this a gun? Right past her into 2 random gamblers. Sanosuke. Tomo! Genji! Sanosuke's homies. Spiral darts. Your legs are next as punishment. She get wide-eyed. She's like, oh my god, he's gonna shoot me now. Spiral darts. It looks like a bullet. That's interesting. Some sort of ninja or something. I still think he's a vampire. He flicks the darts right at her. But Kenshin jumps in. His hand on the ground. Oh, on the rug. And flips it up to block the spiral darts. Well, that's awesome. He's sitting there blushing like, I can't believe that just happened in front of me. Kenshin, I appreciate you protecting her, but what about Tomo and Genji? You couldn't have done that like 2 seconds earlier? Okay, that's fine. No big... The situation here isn't very clear, but this one can't watch people get hurt. Saying, I don't know if you're good or bad, but you gotta stop shooting people. Beware! Do you think you can stop my darts with one? Lousy? And then Sanosuke comes running up on him. You dare attack my friends? He was already scared of Genshin. Now here comes Sanosuke. The girl's hiding behind this rug thing, table. Oh, He looks at both people attacking him. Which way should I go? Not going anywhere, man. You're gonna take it from each side. Bam! Pow! He's out. Cool little vampire stalker. He's flat out on the ground. Smoke is coming from his head. Sanosuke and Kenshin look down at him. So do all the gamblers. This is bad. They took out 3 of Takeda's Kanryu soldiers. Strong, aren't you? Especially the swordsman. Just about invincible. This girl's checking us out. She's like, I think these guys maybe can protect me. Say, will you boys help me get away from the Kanryu? Was she holding her purse? No, I guess it's her clothes. It just looks different than most of the other girls that I've seen in the story. She's not wearing the same clothes as them. I'll reward you very generously. What kind of reward? Sanosuke looks back, not that impressed. Never mind that. Explain this first. She looks over. He grabs her wrist. 2 of my friends were hurt, okay? I'm not doing anything till I know what's going on. She goes, ow! Yeah, explain who just hit my friends with the spiral dart. What the hell is going on? Well, Sanosuke, I think the Kanryu gang is chasing this girl. I think your friends got in the way. She pulls her wrist back. That hurts! And I am not the one to get tough with. But as she pulls her arm back, a few little, call them paper footballs, fall out of her sleeve. She realizes, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Sanosuke realizes what just happened. Kenshin looks over what just happened. Kenshin picks one of them up. Said, by reward, you don't mean this opium. Sanosuke's pissed. This is the drug dealer that got my friend to overdose. She looks back like, oh, well, you know, you don't want opium. We could. That's the end of the volume. That's where they leave us. This new girl, she's some sort of opium distributor, dealer. Okay, well that was a cool chapter. I don't know if it hooked me the way I kind of wanted it to, but there seems to be a new character introduced. She's an opium dealer. I don't know how long she's going to be around. She doesn't seem like a bad guy. I think she's going to be a good guy. But she is a little rogue, isn't she? Manipulator. I don't trust her. She's lied 3 times since she's been in her own chapter. She does seem to be in distress. I bet she probably belongs in the Kanryu gang. That's why they're chasing her, right? Or she stole all their drugs, and that's why they're chasing her. Really weird what the vampire said about, I'll follow you, I'll watch you in the toilet, girl. You are never getting away. Okay. Weirdo. They said this gang, even the Yakuza and the politicians avoid him. So the police can't touch him. The Yakuza can't touch him. I don't know what it is he does in the dark. I have a guess. He does opium dealing. It started off like a slice of life chapter. Let's go, Kaoru's. Where's Kenshin? Where is he? Where is he, though? Did he leave me? Did he leave? Did he leave again? And Yaiko's like, no, they went gambling. Stop. We're kind of chilling in the hall. Kenshin has some sort of clairvoyance. He can predict the dice. He's like, Sanosuke, this is kind of illegal. What are we doing? He's like, your sword's illegal. Like, alright, that's kind of true. Let's just gamble. Let's have fun. Sanosuke seemed to be winning, though. I hope he cashes out before he leaves. His dojo could use a little bit more money. I'm surprised we went to opium. I guess I shouldn't be. It's Asia, and we're 1700s, 1800s. So this is, well, what's the century of humiliation for China? We got all addicted on opium. is making its way to Japan. Just an interesting way to go. It'll be an interesting arc. I get we're doing drugs. We're doing drug dealing. Sanosuke looks over. Hey, girl, are you a prostitute for that gang? That was so funny. Just really blunt. Yeah, she seems like a huge liar. Let's see what she does. But yeah, that's the end of the whole volume. I mean, honestly, it was amazing. It was way better than the first volume. The Shinosuke arc, I guess because we had to do so many. I mean, I really enjoyed chapter 1. I liked Yaiko's. He got a chapter. But this volume specifically, we start off with Shinosuke's fight. And his backstory and him joining our crew was probably the highlight of the whole story for me so far. I really like Sanosuke. I really like him in our crew. Then we had the Kurogasa arc. And again, probably the best villain we've ever had. Best villain I've ever seen ever, but he was the best villain Watsuki gave me. His arc was a lot of drama. There were times where I wasn't sure if Kenshin could even win, and then when he did win, I was like, whoa, don't win too much. The ribbon that binds and Kaoru breaking the intimidation spell was very moving, romantic, well written. I kind of like that Sanosuke got too hurt to fight this guy. You know, he's strong, and I love when he's there. Like in this last chapter with the gambling hall, he just ran up on Mr. Vampire, creeper through the ceiling, and just, I don't care what you're saying. I'm gonna take you out right now. That was really cool. So I like him around. He's definitely nice to have as Kenshin's number 2. But during the Kurogasa arc, where he got injured, and he says, fuck all these high-ranking officials. I'm coming for you, Kenshin. And Kenshin goes, it's good that way. We'll make it a one-on-one. This is the way it should be. Favorite character, still Sanosuke. I like Kaoru a lot more. She seems, she's a lot strong. She's, you know, this happens. All these girls get lines that just repeat the boy's name all the time. This happens all the time. And Kaoru is no exception. Half of her lines are Kenshin! But she is very strong. She's a good sword fighter. And she did something none of the police could do, who are all supposed to be trained sword fighters, which is break Kurogasa's spell. I like that Kenshin kind of knew his real name. This is Jinny. I know this guy. As Kurogasa died, he kind of said, you're fated to die like a Hitokiri, Kenshin. There's nothing you can do about this. You're gonna die just like me, and there's no place for us in the Meiji era. And Kenshin said, no, I'm gonna find a place for me. It's Kaoru's dojo. Go do laundry. It's honestly a great volume. I'm gonna go to the library tomorrow. I'm gonna pick up some new stories. I'm not sure what I'll get. I want to get Kimetsu no Yaiba because it's samurais. I want to keep doing samurais. We're doing Bleeds. We're doing Genshin. It just feels natural. But besides that, I'm not sure where I'm gonna go next as far as reading Rainbow, as far as manga mornings. But yeah, pretty cool volume. Really like Sanosuke's arc. I really like the villain. I have more respect for Kaoru. I'm glad Kenshin didn't become the Batosai. I really like the circular writing. Maybe you guys don't. Maybe you think, oh, that's so boring. I think it brings closure to the end of chapters and to the end of stories. So I like it. I like having all this closure. But maybe it feels villain of the week or you know, like they write each arc individually. You might not like that. But to me, it was pretty good. I give it like a B+. There were some really moving moments. As far as the last chapter goes, I expected a lot more of a hook, but I guess what you think about Opium really is going to change. It could be the hook, you know. So I don't know. I'm really surprised we went with drug dealer. So we'll see who this girl is. Megumi. Homie called her a witch. Well, we'll see if she is a witch. Anyway, moving on. Volume 2, complete. This is just a cut up
version of the chapter of this manga that we read together on my Patreon. If you want to see the full chapter and continue reading the story together, subscribe below.